tat on me. I might jump on the stage with a stick on me. Every cornerback with me got a pick on him. Every Glock in it big got a dick on it. How you watching my live, won't click on it. I'm a butt on a rolling, no tick on it. They ain't tell you about Rude, I got a kick on me. I just pray that my dog don't switch on me.
Reset TV, what's happening, y'all? It's GA. Listen, did y'all check out that Corey Holcomb supposedly viral clip of so-called bashing his daughter, calling her the B word? Cause I was late, I gotta admit I was late to it. I'm a big Corey Holcomb fan. I mean, lately I've been a little turned off because there's constant issues with co-hosts or whatever. But aside from that, I'm a fan of him really just speaking his mind and being upfront and real. Now, Corey Holcomb lashed out about his daughter, and he was just giving an opinion about the state that they're in terms of their relationship, and he called her a B. He mentioned she was raised with her mom and took on components of her mom and her B ways. Now, before I give any more commentary, we're gonna go ahead and drop the clip. And before we do that, real quick, y'all, go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that like button, because I'm trying to break the algorithm. I see my numbers growing. I just want y'all to do y'all part to help your boy out. And I promise you, I'm trying to give dope content. But let's check this Corey Holcomb clip out.
My motherfucking daughter was talking shit to me the other day. I was like, bitch, I
Oh,
don't know
you start back talking to her?
No, the bitch crazy.
Oh, she just called you out the blue?
Hell yeah, because she needed something. Because she tried to run game on me like she was brought up by her mama. But, you know what I'm saying? Instead of realizing I got away from her mama, because I don't speak to her mama, she be like, I know you hate my mama. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got time to hate nobody. Your mama was drama. Now here it is all these years later, you just like your mama. Both of y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I go make another daughter. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't good as a person, no matter who you are, I have a cutoff switch God blessed me with to say, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's my kid. My motherfucking mama, you know your daughter trying to get in touch with you? I say, oh, mama, you watch that little bitch. Ha!
Yeah, see, it's. I get where you guys are coming from because I had the same.
You watch that little bitch. That bitch is brought up in this new generation where there is no honor, there is no respect thy parents, there is no. The way the youngsters are brought up now, they will fuck over the mama and daddy quicker than they'll fuck over somebody in the streets. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. If you are so hell-bent in making me a villain and saying I did you wrong, get the fuck away from me. I didn't love your mama. You just popped up on a nigga. I try to show you love. Shit, you come out here, I did all this shit for her. She was still talking shit. So I'm just saying, it's like, I'm not like everybody else. I don't need your acceptance. Somebody said to me, fuck it, my mama said to me today, Corey, later in life, you might need your daughter. I said, if I need that bitch, I'm done for. A lot of motherfuckers might not say this.
No, and it's hard for others to relate because
you motherfuckers out here with kids, your kids ain't shit. Your kids run over you. And you know they run over you. And you let them run over you and you justify it by saying, these my kids.
There you have it. The man spoke how he spoke and let many others say it. They basically went in on him, called him all type of names, misogynistic, everything that people do when they're not really focusing or talking about the truth. And let's just go ahead and dissect the core of what he's saying. Because me, myself, I have some understanding to this, maybe personal stuff that I'm not gonna necessarily reveal here, but I get it. You got children, right, who are growing up nowadays with this, it seems like immunity to say what they want about their parents, to their parents, act how they want. And society now with the PC culture, you can't bring it hardcore in terms of how you respond to a child that behaves like that. Because I know many of you will understand this here. Growing up, man, it's not much I could say to my pops or my mom, but let's keep it with the pops. It's not much I could say to my pops who's actually present in my life. Maybe not moving how I want him to move for me, because that's how we are when we're younger. We don't think about it like that, but if you do, children tend to be selfish because children has a tenacity of going hard for what they want versus what they need. And we expect parents to go hard for what we want versus what we need. So what happens is you have a situation where sometimes we underappreciate the things our parents do for us that we need. And then we have this, overreaction when they don't give us what we want. And you can go ahead and put that with anything, meaning like, how they receive us when we're asking for things, how they react when they're telling us, hey, I may not have the ends for it, meaning money for it, whatever. That's their prerogative, because if you are a responsible parent, you're gonna always focus on what your child needs. Not just that, you're gonna focus on, even if I reward you with what you want, there gotta be a balance with the behavior and how you respect me. That's the thing that I noticed. A lot of people that was bashing Corey Holcomb for what he said. And let me just say this. That's not what you truly want to see necessarily, a parent calling their daughter a B, but that's his experience with his child. Who am I to say that she's not that? Your child, just because they're your child, doesn't mean that, they're immune to not being called certain things that they're acting like. Me personally, I got a bunch of shorties, and if one don't want to follow, I know others will. So what do I mean by that? I'm not gonna lose my focus on the one child that don't want to respect me, don't want to pay attention to what I'm doing for you versus what I'm not doing for you, because it's what you want versus what you need. So I'm in the inclination that, and I really believe parents should focus on this. If you really truly got an ungrateful child, really give more energy to the children that are grateful, because this is what happens. Usually time is the ultimate teacher. If I lose focus in trying to get you into my program right now, I might drop the ball with the other ones who might feel like, okay, we're doing what we got to do, but you're not necessarily catering to us, or rather focusing on us because you're so piled up in how to get this one over here to act right. When me personally, I'm gonna let life teach you. And hopefully after you're learning a thing or two about life, you'll remember what I've done for you. You'll remember how you misbehave, and we can amend that relationship. And if not, guess what, man? Life moves on, man. Those little children that some of you want to coddle can grow up and do the worst in our community. I'm old school with the tough loving. I do understand there's a balance. There gotta be a balance where even fathers gotta be more vulnerable, understanding we're in a new era. These children didn't grow up how we grew up, where certain things we could probably handle that they can't. So yes, we should be more balanced in understanding mental health, but guess what? We're not gonna reinforce your little B ways. Especially with sons, we're not gonna make you weak where everything gotta be coddled, everything gotta be talked about. Emotions gotta be so invested in us using our energy that we for the most part needs to maintain the shit, meaning pay the bills, take care of the problems, solve the solutions. The child has to grow up sooner or later. And Corey Holcomb demonstrated what most fathers nowadays don't understand. I gotta let you go if you're not gonna be on my program. Just like a lot of you men talk about these women and relationships, and she gotta follow you. These children gotta follow you as a father. If they don't have that type of respect to follow you, I'm telling you, you're missing the boat worrying about only feelings. Because we don't live in a society where feelings is really the priority. We can pretend with all of this new mental health movement that's pushed out here, but how are they gonna have the resolve to combat any hurdles in life? Because you'll always give them what they want, no matter how misbehaving they were, no matter how bad they do in school, how they treat you, etc. So yeah, I'm not all the way with Corey calling your daughter a B, but I understand his sentiments about her being a B and him not wanting to come to her rescue. For all we know, she followed her mom and disrespecting him, and that's one thing most of us are not gonna take. We're not gonna deal with your disrespect. Me, for the most part, I know that. I'm just gonna move on and let life teach you. Or if you have a parent, i.e. the mother, that has enabled you to disrespect me, then look, anything you need, go to your mama. You feel me? What say y'all, man? Let me see you in the comment section. Tell me how y'all feel about this. I'ma holla at y'all.